Hello everyone, welcome back to a chapter from ecology, that is organisms and populations. And students, in the last class we started on the mainly the abiotic factors. Okay, abiotic factors we started, and students, here some of the important points about organisms and population, that basics we came to know. Introduction part is over. Then organisms and its environment, okay, that also over. And along with that, here the different diversity of the biomes, okay, and distribution of the biomes, that also completed. And along with that, we started mainly the abiotic factors, because ecology means it's the interaction between the living organisms and their abiotic factors. Okay, abiotic factors, there is an interaction, and that interaction takes place with the abiotic factors. So we have to know about the abiotic factors, and so many abiotic factors are there, so many lot of abiotic factors are there. But among those, we taken mainly four. Okay, one is temperature, second one is water, third one is light, and then soil. These are the four major abiotic factors, those we are studying in this chapter. Okay, their importance and how they are helpful for the living organisms. Okay, that we are studying in abiotic factors. Already temperature and water is completed, students, and now we have to start with light and soil. Okay, light and soil. Before that, just I will recall your memory about temperature and next one, that is water. Okay, here the students, temperature is a very important abiotic factor that we have. And here in case of this abiotic factor, that is in temperature, and this can vary seasonally. This can vary seasonally, and if you think the temperature in equator, towards the equator, it's going to be decrease. Okay, it is going to be decrease from equator towards the pole, it's going to be decrease. Okay, it can varies from sub-zero level to more than 50 degrees Celsius in desert. Okay, in desert. And average temperature in thermal spring and deep sea is around 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's very high temperature, you can see over there. And here mango trees cannot grow in temperate regions. Okay, so many examples they given here. And the snow leopard can't find in Kerala forest. And fishes, tuna fishes, are rare beyond the tropical uh, areas. Okay, this is the thing what we studied in temperature, and still few points are there about this. And next here, water. Water is also one of the important abiotic factor. This also already we know this. Okay, this is a very important and a very important abiotic factor for the living organisms. And here the life of on earth is basically that this we studied in Miller's experiment. Life is mainly first originated in water. Okay, it's first originated in water as a organic molecules. Okay, as organic molecules, life originated in the water first. Then desert organisms have special adaptations to limited water. Okay, so because in desert there is the water is very less, and so they have to adapt for that environment. So many adaptations we can find in desert area. Okay, and productivity and distribution is totally depend on the water, because if you take the plants and humans, the productivity is totally depend on the water. Okay, and if you think of the quality, that is chemical composition and pH is also very important for plants as well as for animals. Okay, because if the salt is more, then it's quite difficult. Okay, if the salt is more in water, it is quite difficult for the plants and animals. Okay, when plants are also will not grow in salty water. Okay, they will not grow with the help of salty water, because there is a osmolarity or osmosis takes place. So if the salt concentration is more outside, okay, and water is more inside of the plant, so what will happen, the water will move out because from higher concentration to lower concentration water is going to be moved out, so plants will lose the water and so they will not grow properly. Okay, that is the thing. And usually salinity can vary here. There is around 5% in inland water and 30 to 35% in sea water and 100% in hypersaline lagoons. Okay, that can vary. Then here also in case of based on the concentration of the saline salty conditions, we mainly divided into two types of organisms. Two types of organisms we can see here. One is uh, urea-haline and another one is steno-haline. Okay, urea-haline means those tolerate a wide range of temperature. It is important, please remember. If they tolerate a wide range of temperature, then those we call it as a urea-haline organisms. If they are tolerating a narrow range of salinity, those we call it as a steno-haline. Okay, please remember, important. Okay, these are the points regarding water. And now students will move to the uh, next abiotic factor, that is light. Okay, students, light is a very important abiotic factor. Okay, if you think of in general, if you think of, if you we take an example of plant, what is the importance of light in plants? Obviously everyone will say photosynthesis. And if you think of the humans, to see the objects, okay, for that purpose light is very important. For plants, for photosynthesis. Photo means light, okay. Synthesis means production of the food with the help of light, okay. And that mainly takes place with the help of light only. Okay, plants and humans, everyone need light. Okay, plants utilize the light for the photosynthesis, okay, to produce the glucose molecule. Okay, glucose molecule. For that purpose we need light. And students, some of the plants, if you go to the forest, what will happen? You can find a large number of plants, okay, large and huge long trees we can find over there in forest. Okay, this is like this. Here you can see here, these are the large plants. And these large plants can't uh, pass the light to their here the basic here the up to the earth. Okay, up to the earth they will not pass the light. These are very less in number. But if you take more number of plants, if you take the more number of plants, what will happen here? The shrubs and herbs, okay, it means these are the small plants. These are the small plants. If you think of, these are the large trees here, these are the large trees we can see in the forest. Okay, sorry, we'll draw a little bit large. Okay, okay, these are the trees what we are seeing here. These are the large trees in the forest. Okay, these are the large trees. So what will happen in the ground level? There is a presence of small herbs and shrubs. Small herbs and shrubs are present over there. Small herbs and shrubs, these will not get the light, proper light, because these are tall trees and these will hold the sunlight, and so these will not pass the light to the ground level. So what will happen? Herbs and shrubs, they are able to develop, in low light condition. They are adapted for that. In low light condition also they are able to grow and they are able to develop. Okay, they can do their photosynthesis under optimal uh, or very low light condition also. Okay, very low light condition also they are able to do their photosynthesis. Such adaptations they got because of these large trees, the light will not reach up to the shrubs and herbs, so they have to adapt for that. Okay, so with the help of low light condition they are able to grow, properly. Okay, that is the thing. And next year, many plants depends on sunlight for photoperiodism, that is for the flowering purpose. Okay, some of the flowers can do their flowering with the help of low light condition or short light timing. Okay, for example, if the day is short, the flowers need or the plant need that much of light only. Okay, that much of light only. In that light condition, it is able to do the flowering. Okay, but if the light is more, if the day is more, okay, the length of the day is more, it means the plant will getting more amount of light. Plant is getting more amount of light, so there is no flowering. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಇಫ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಈಗ ಡೇ ಲೆಂತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೈಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಡೇನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೈಟು ಜಲ್ದಿ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ, ಡೇ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟು ಅಷ್ಟರೊಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡೂ ದ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್. ಅಷ್ಟರೊಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಡೇ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಲೈಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ದ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ದ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ನೀಡ್ ದೇ ನಾಟ್ ನೀಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ they can flower in a long light condition. Okay, long light condition they are able to flower because daytime is very big, so light intensity and light is also very high. So what will happen at that time, they will take that light and then they are able to do their flowering. Okay, such type of plants are also there. And in some cases, in the medium, they will not bother about the more amount of light and less amount of light, they are able to do their flowering. Okay, such difference we can see in case of plants. Okay, such difference we can see in case of plants. Okay, photoperiodism means it is an interaction with the light. Okay, the plants or the organisms having the interaction with the light, that is the photoperiodism. Okay, and next here, many animals use the diurnal and seasonal variations in light intensity and photoperiod for timing their foraging, reproductive and migratory activities. Okay, animals here use the diurnal and seasonal variations. Here the animals using light. Animals using light, obviously. Plants, how the plants using light, like that animals also utilize light for their different purposes. Okay, for different purposes they are utilizing the light. Okay, here some of the animals are nocturnal and some of the animals are diurnal. Diurnal means they are active in the day. Diurnal means they are active in the day. Nocturnal means they are active in the night. Say for example, you can take moths. Some of the moths we can take, they are active during the night. They are active during the night. Those we call it as a nocturnal. The animals or the organisms, those are active in the night. Those we call it as a nocturnal. ಓಕೆ, ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾಕ್ಚುರ್ನಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಫ್ ದ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ನೈಟ್, such organisms we call it as a nocturnal. You can take example of frog also. You can take so many examples, those are active in the night. Owl you can take, it is active in the night. Bat you can take, it is active in the night. Okay, they are all nocturnal. And diurnal, those are active in the daytime and they are not active in the night time, those are diurnal. Okay, and here seasonal variations are also occurs here, and light intensity and photoperiod for timing their foraging, reproductive and migratory activities. Some of the animals, they are migrating based on the intensity of light, they are going to be migrate from one place to another place. Okay, for reproduction purpose also they are using the light, how much intensity they need. Okay, if it is more, they are going to migrate. If it is normal, whatever, how much they require, if that much of light is present, they are going to be stay there. If the light intensity is more, they are going to be migrate from one place to another place. Okay, because in bird sanctuaries you can see so many birds are migrating from one place to another place. For what purpose? For the reproduction purpose. Some of the animals, they can travel thousands of kilometers for their reproduction purpose, because of their environment, either it is temperature, either it is light, whatever, so many aspects are there, those will not support their reproduction. So they are migrating from thousands of kilometers. They are migrating from thousands of kilometers. Okay, so such birds and such animals are also there. Fishes are also there. They are all migrating from one place to another place. It means light is influencing its effect on the animals. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. These are the points of this slide. And here, sunlight is the ultimate source of our light and temperature. Okay, if we are getting light, it is naturally from sunlight. Okay, we are getting lot of temperature, it is also because of sunlight. Okay, sun is the ultimate source for light and temperature. Okay, on land, light and temperature. If the temperature is getting more, means sunlight is more, and we need light for the survival. That is also from the sun only. Okay, that is the thing. And if you go to the sea, if you move around more than 500-meter depth, okay, it means more than half kilometer in the ocean, what will happen? The environment is dark over there, because the light will not penetrate up to that depth. Okay, they will not penetrate up to that depth. Like this, here you can see the light will not penetrate up to that. And in that area also we can find lot of organisms, and they are adapted for that environment. ಆ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಅದು ಅದೇ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಅದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. Okay, and here next point, the spectral quality of solar radiations is also important for the life. Okay, whatever the radiations we are getting from the sun, they are also very important. We need such some limited radiations from the sun. We are getting a lot of different varieties of radiations. Some of them are harmful, some of them are beneficial. Okay, like that. You can take the example of UV spectrum. It is very harmful. Okay, in laboratories we are using UV light just to destroy the bacteria. Okay, because this UV light is mainly acting on DNA replication. It is mainly acting on our DNA replication, and it will stop the replication. Okay, so such effect this UV light has. Okay, that such type of effect they have. Okay, not all color components of visible spectrum is available for marine plants. Okay, not all the color components of the visible spectrum are available for marine plants. For marine plants, whatever the lights we are observing visible, okay, those are all not available for the marine plants. They are all not all available for the marine plants. Marine plants available ಸಿಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, because light will not penetrate like that. Okay, in that condition the light will not penetrate. So in marine condition, the marine plants, they will not receive, or they will not got the different colors. Okay, different color components of the UVs of the spectrum. Okay, that is the thing. Next here, soil. Okay, students, soil is also very important abiotic factor what we have on land. Okay, this soil is also very important abiotic factor. Okay, because soil play very important role in the growth of plants, and along with that in the development of some microorganisms. Okay, it is a food for so many microorganisms, or so many invertebrates. Take example of earthworm, you can take. Okay, it is completely surviving in the soil. So this is also one of the important abiotic factor. And even plants, without soil there is no plants. Without plant there is a no soil. Sorry, without soil there is no plants. So such conditions are there. Such conditions are there. Okay, and the first point here, the nature and properties of soils is differed due to the climate, weathering process, sedimentation, method of soil development, etc. Okay, these all properties, okay, nature and properties of soil is differed due to the climate. In various climate we can find different types of soils. Okay, this commonly we can observe. Okay, we can observe all the different types of soil. We can observe black soil, red soil. Okay, based on their location there is a different types of soil we can find over there. Okay, weathering, what type of weather it is, and that also plays very important role. And sedimentation, this is also very important. And method of soil development, etc. These are all depends on the nature and the properties of the soil. And soil composition, grain size and aggregation. Soil composition, what type of soil it is, what it contains, what type of chemicals or nutrients it contains. Then grain size, it means the size of that soil particles, that aggregation. Okay, and these are all determine the percolation and water holding capacity of soil. Okay, mainly it determines the percolation and water holding capacity of the soil. Okay, what type of quality it is, and then how much water is going to be hold. For example, you can think black soil can hold more amount of water, and red soil it will not hold more amount of water. Well, like that we can see. And next here, these characteristics and parameters like pH, mineral composition, topography determines vegetation and animals in an area. Okay, pH, mineral composition and topography. These play very important role. Okay, based on all these we can find the vegetations. We can find the vegetation and we can find the animals also. Okay, what type of soil it is mainly based on the nature and properties. Okay, mainly based on the where the weathering, what type of weathering is there, climate is there, it depends on that. And its pH level and its mineral components, what type of minerals it contains, and topography. These all play very important role for the vegetation and animals in an area. For example, you can take desert. Okay, in desert, what type of plants we can expect because of the soil condition. Okay, and animals also, what type of animals we can expect over there. Camel we can expect over there because of the condition. Okay, like that. Based on that we can find the vegetation, and along with that the animals. You not only big animals, that is not matter, but small animals we can see. In red soil we will not find the earthworm. In red soil we will not find the earthworm. In black soil we can find the earthworm. Vegetation is also like that. In different areas we are growing different types of plants. Okay, in red soil we are able to grow groundnut. We are able to grow groundnut in red soil. Black soil also is possible, but in majority in red soil we can grow easily. We can grow groundnut. Okay, and in black soil we can grow uh, sugarcane. Okay, we can grow sugarcane and different maize we can grow. Okay, and different plants we are able to grow in black soil. Okay, we are able to grow in black soil, like that. Vegetation and animals, they are present in their area. That particular area depends on the pH, how much pH the soil has, mineral composition, what type of minerals it contains, and then topography. Okay, the topography means it's a layer, a layer of that soil. Then, in aquatic environment, the sediment characteristics determine the type of benthic animals. Okay, sediment. Benthic means in what level the organisms are present, in what level, depth. Okay, in aquatic environment, the sediment characteristics determine the type of animals. In aquatic environment, benthic, lenthic reasons, like we are going to be differentiate that. Okay, we are going to be differentiate that. And benthic means which is present in the deep condition. Okay, very deep condition the organisms are present. Such animals we call it as benthic animals. Benthic reason it will comes in sea. Okay, seashore we can find all over all these things. How means here you can see, for example it is a sea. Okay, and whatever the animals are present in the depth, okay, here in this region, okay, these we call it as a benthic animals. In this region we call it as a benthic region. Okay, it depends on what, sediment characteristics determine the type of benthic animals. Okay, based on sediment characteristics we can find the benthic animals, what type of benthic animals they are present. Okay, this is the thing, this is about the soil. Okay students, this completes the abiotic factors. Okay, this completes the abiotic factors. What we studied mainly in abiotic factor, we studied temperature, we studied water, we studied light, and we studied soil. Okay, and these are all very important and very basic abiotic factors we can see. Okay, these are all, I think so you understood about the uh, light and then soil. Okay, and in the next chapter we'll study about the interaction of the organisms with abiotic factors, how they have interaction with the abiotic factors. That concept is very important, that we'll study in the next class. Okay, thank you.